In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on February 2nd, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Toronto Raptors versus Houston Rockets. In the realm of professional basketball, a captivating interconference clash is set to unfold as 2 formidable teams lock horns in pursuit of victory within the confines of the Lone Star State. The Toronto Raptors embark on a journey, hitting the road to face off against the Houston Rockets on a Friday night. The Raptors come into this matchup riding the momentum of a convincing 118-107 triumph over the Chicago Bulls during their recent road expedition, defying the odds as a 6.5-point underdog. Meanwhile, the Houston Rockets face the New Orleans Pelicans in a Southwest Division showdown on their home court, succumbing to a 110-99 defeat as a 1-point favorite in their previous outing. In the historical regular season series, the Rockets maintain a slender 29-25 lead. However, the Raptors have emerged victorious in the last 4 encounters, including a notable 117-111 road win on February 3, 2023. The Toronto Raptors find themselves in a precarious position, having experienced a dismal stretch with 9 losses in their last 11 games. However, a glimmer of hope emerged as they halted a 5-game losing streak with a resilient 118-107 road triumph against the Bulls. Gary Trent Jr. spearheaded the Raptors' resurgence with an impressive 24-point performance on 9 of 15 shooting, complemented by Bruce Brown's 19 points and contributions from Thaddeus Young and Dennis Schroeder, each chipping in with 16 points. Despite a slow start that saw them trailing by 16 points in the first half, the Raptors rallied in the second half with a dominating 65-44 performance, showcasing their resilience. The team collectively shot 51% from the field and demonstrated proficiency from beyond the arc, connecting on 14 of 29 attempts. The Raptors now set their sights on a matchup with the Thunder following the Houston showdown. On the flip side, the Houston Rockets have encountered a rough patch, witnessing 7 losses in their last 10 games. Eager to rebound from a disheartening 110-99 loss to the Pelicans, the Rockets aim to regain their footing. Jalen Green led the charge with 31 points, supported by Cam Whitmore's 17-point contribution off the bench. Despite Fred VanVleet's 16 points and 5 assists, the Rockets struggled to find their rhythm, shooting just 40% from the field and 13 of 44 from beyond the arc. A sluggish start left them trailing throughout the game, only making a late surge in the fourth quarter when they faced a daunting 20-point deficit. In terms of player availability, the Raptors face potential challenges with Jakob Poeltl, Emmanuel Quickley, and R.J. Barrett all listed as questionable. The Rockets, on the other hand, monitor the status of Alperen Sengun, who is questionable due to an illness. This element of uncertainty adds an additional layer of intrigue to the impending matchup. As the Toronto Raptors navigate through a tumultuous period, evident in their recent dealings involving Pascal Siakam and Og Anunoby, questions loom regarding their future moves. With a struggling record and a lack of consistent performance this season, the Raptors are a team grappling with adversity. On the contrary, the Houston Rockets, despite stumbling against New Orleans, remain a formidable defensive unit. They find themselves in the playoff hunt within the competitive Western Conference, showcasing resilience despite their struggles on the road. The Rockets hold the upper hand in this encounter, facing a Raptors team in a downward spiral. Offensively, the Houston Rockets exhibit prowess, averaging an impressive 113 points per game. Spearheaded by Alperen Sengun's contributions with 22 points and 9.2 rebounds per game, the Rockets pose a formidable challenge for any opponent. Defensively, the Rockets have been staunch, limiting opponents to 112.5 points per game and holding them to a mere 45.9% shooting from the field. Fred VanVleet adds another dimension to the Rockets' strategy with his playmaking and defensive skills, contributing 8.4 assists and 0.9 blocks per game. The Raptors, despite snapping a 5-game losing streak with a crucial win over the Bulls, remain one of the coldest teams in the league. Similar struggles afflict the Rockets, who have deviated from their promising start to the season. Confidence in either team appears shaky at this juncture, with the Raptors potentially missing key players. In this matchup, the Houston Rockets emerge as the favored choice, buoyed by their impressive home record of 17-9, a testament to their ability to harness the energy of the Toyota Center. So the Houston Rockets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Envisaging a high-scoring spectacle, the over becomes a compelling choice for the total in the Toronto Raptors vs. Houston Rockets matchup. Despite their struggles, the Raptors maintain a scoring average of 114.5 points per game, indicating their capacity to contribute significantly to the overall score. The Rockets, boasting an offensive average of 113 points per game, set the stage for an offensive showcase. Both teams demonstrate efficient scoring, with Toronto shooting at 48% from the field and Houston closely behind at 46.2%. Considering the defensive challenges faced by both teams, with Toronto allowing 116.6 points per game and Houston permitting 112.5, a game where defense takes a backseat seems imminent. Thus, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Golden State Warriors vs. Memphis Grizzlies. The Golden State Warriors find themselves in a situation where a victory is crucial, having suffered defeats in 6 out of their last 9 games. On the other side, the Memphis Grizzlies are currently grappling with a 3-game losing streak, seeking to reverse their recent fortunes. In recent games, the Golden State Warriors have encountered a challenging stretch, losing 4 of their last 6 matchups. However, a glimmer of hope emerged as they secured a 119-107 victory over the shorthanded 76ers on Tuesday. Stephen Curry spearheaded the charge with an impressive performance, notching 37 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. Supported by Jonathan Kuminga's 26 points and Andrew Wiggins' 23 points, the team showcased a collective shooting prowess, hitting 55% from the field and 14 of 32 from beyond the arc. The Warriors strategically dominated the 76ers, holding them to just 22 points in the second quarter, ultimately securing a much-needed blowout win at home. Looking ahead, the Warriors are scheduled to face the Hawks in their subsequent matchup. Conversely, the Memphis Grizzlies have witnessed a recent downturn, hoping to break free from a 3-game losing streak. Their latest setback came in a 108-101 loss against the Cavaliers. Despite Jaren Jackson Jr.'s commendable performance with 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists, the team struggled to maintain momentum after a strong second quarter. The Grizzlies shot 41% from the field and 12 of 38 from beyond the arc, experiencing difficulties in the latter part of the game and falling to a 5-17 record at home this season. Notable struggles included G.G. Jackson's 3 of 14 shooting and David Roddy's 1 of 12 from the field, finishing with just 2 points. Despite ongoing challenges, the Golden State Warriors remain shorthanded with the absence of Chris Paul and Dario Saric. However, the potential return of Draymond Green is anticipated. The Grizzlies, on the other hand, continue to grapple with significant player absences, including Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Derrick Rose. Despite the Warriors' season-long struggle to gain momentum, their recent convincing win over the 76ers suggests a positive trajectory, especially against a severely shorthanded Grizzlies team. The upcoming clash in Grind City presents an opportunity for the Warriors to capitalize on their recent success, securing a win on the road against a Memphis team dealing with back-to-back games and numerous injuries. The Warriors, buoyed by spirited performances in their last 3 games, particularly the victory over the 76ers, have a favorable stretch ahead against the Grizzlies, Hawks, and Nets. This sequence of games provides a crucial chance for the Warriors to climb back into playoff contention, and their recent form indicates they are poised to take advantage. Even in the absence of Klay Thompson, the Warriors boast a roster with an abundance of sharpshooters, making them a formidable force against the Grizzlies. Building on their significant triumph over Philadelphia, the Warriors are set to face Memphis in the second half of a back-to-back. The Grizzlies, currently playing with a severely depleted lineup akin to a G League team, are expected to struggle against the Warriors' offensive prowess. Golden State's ability to knock down crucial shots coupled with Memphis's challenges in scoring with their current roster positions the Golden State Warriors to win and cover the spread as favorites as our full game side pick. In terms of the over-under aspect, the over has shown a 27-17 record in Warriors games, marking the highest over-winning percentage in the league. This suggests that the Golden State Warriors are poised for an explosive shooting performance against a fatigued and injury-ridden Grizzlies team. Positioned at 12th in the Western Conference standings, the Warriors recognize the importance of gaining momentum before facing formidable opponents in upcoming games against Philadelphia, Indiana, Phoenix, Utah, and the Los Angeles Clippers. With a two-day break to recuperate and build on the momentum from their win over Philadelphia, the Warriors are expected to deliver a strong offensive showing. Thus, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Orlando Magic versus Minnesota Timberwolves. On Friday, February 2nd, the Orlando Magic are set to clash with the Minnesota Timberwolves in an anticipated matchup. The Magic, currently holding the 8th position in the Eastern Conference, bring with them a record of 25-23. However, their recent performance has been somewhat lackluster, with 5 losses in their last 8 games. In contrast, the Timberwolves have been exceptional, leading the Western Conference with a commendable 34-14 record and securing victories in 4 of their last 5 encounters. The Orlando Magic find themselves in a decent position, having split their last 6 games. Eager to gain momentum, they secured a noteworthy 108-98 road triumph against the Spurs on Wednesday. Paolo Banchero showcased an impressive performance, contributing 25 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. The team's collective effort saw them shooting at 47% from the field and 35% from beyond the arc. Notably, their victory was attributed to a strong defensive showing, limiting the Spurs to just 21 points in the second quarter, allowing Orlando to take a substantial lead into halftime and ultimately dominating the third quarter to secure an early victory. Meanwhile, the Minnesota Timberwolves have been riding a wave of success, winning 8 of their last 11 games. Seeking a third consecutive win, they recently defeated the Mavericks 121-87 at home. Karl Anthony Towns led the charge with 29 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. The Timberwolves shot an impressive 56% from the field, showcasing their prowess in both offense and defense. Their dominance in the second half, outscoring the Mavericks 69-39, highlighted one of their best performances of the season. This season, the Timberwolves have established themselves as one of the premier teams in the NBA, currently holding the top spot in the Western Conference. Their defensive prowess, ranking near the top in various defensive categories, positions them as strong contenders for another home victory against the struggling Orlando Magic. Despite the Magic showing glimpses of playoff potential, their recent struggles, coupled with being one of the league's weakest three-point shooting teams, might be exploited by the formidable defense of the Timberwolves. Having previously overwhelmed the Magic in Orlando, the Timberwolves are particularly formidable on their home court. Their defensive capabilities surpass those of the Magic, exposing Orlando's offensive challenges, especially in long-range shooting. Orlando's reliance on paint scoring, combined with Minnesota's elite rim defense, presents a significant mismatch. Additionally, the Magic's struggles to prevent opponents from reaching the free throw line could pose a notable challenge against the Timberwolves. Despite the Magic's recent performance inconsistencies, they appear to be back at full health, as demonstrated by their convincing win over the Spurs. Nevertheless, facing a Timberwolves team in superior form, fresh off a dominant victory over the Mavericks, positions them as the favorites. With the Timberwolves securing a 113-92 road win in their last meeting 3 weeks ago, a similar outcome is anticipated. Therefore, the Minnesota Timberwolves to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In this Friday matchup, 2 top 5 defenses collide. Minnesota ranks 19th in offensive rating, while Orlando lags slightly behind in 24th place. Both teams find themselves in the league's bottom third for pace. The first encounter saw the underhitting, with Orlando finishing at a mere 92 points. Orlando's recent defensive performances, holding 2 of their last 3 opponents under 100 points, indicate their commitment to defensive solidity. Furthermore, Minnesota's home defense, allowing only 103 points per game, adds to the likelihood of a low-scoring affair. The under is favored in this game, given the rock-solid defense of both teams and their preference for a slower-paced, half-court style of play. This is projected to be a low-scoring, paint-oriented game, making under the projected total our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.